Today we will see the subject name is banking practice. In that we will see the topic name is check. Now we will going to see what is meant by check. Introduction of a check. A check is a bill of exchange in which one party ordered to the bank to transact the money to the banker accounts of another parties. It is a negotiable instrument that is covered under the Negotiable Instrument Act 1881. There are three parties involved in the transaction. Drawer in the person who writes the check. The drawee is the bank that has to transfer the funds and pay in the persons whose names in the check has been issued. A check can be issued saving account or a current account. In that introduction part of check, we will see that Negotiable Instrument Act 1881. Then they're having a three parties. Number one is drawer. It means person who write the check. Another one is drawee. It means a bank that has been transfer the funds and pay its the person name check issued. And another one is it will be having a saving account or a current account. Next we will going to see what is mean by check. A check is an unconditional order in writing. The payment of check is made in the form of check. A check is drawn on a particular bank and is always payable on demands. The amount is always a certain sum of money that is present in one account and cannot executing the sum. This cash amount is to be paid to the person mentioned therein or order or barrier. Signature of the exchequer is mandatory and should be only by the maker. A check is a document you can issue to a bank directing to pay the specific sums mentioned in the will has word to be the person whose name is in check. Check is also known as called as a negotiable instrument. Next we will going to see types of check: barrier check, order check, cross check, post dated check, traveler check and self check. These are the types of check. Now we will going to see what is mean by barrier check. This type of check is payable to the person who presented it to be the bank for a payment. It does not identification or anyone can cash it. Next, order check. It is an order check payable only to the person named on the check. The payee must endorse the check by significant this back of it before depositing or cashing it. Next, we will going to see cross check. A cross check have two parallel lines crossing its face. It providing additional securities against fraud and thief. Next, poster dated check. A poster dated check has been future dated on it and it cannot be checked utilizing the date arrays. This types of check is commonly used for payment that are scheduled in the future, such as a rent or loan repayment. Next, traveler check. It is a type of check that can be used as a form of payment when traveling. They are issued by bank or other financial institutions and can be replaced if lost or sold. Self check is nothing but written by the account holder to the self. Now we will going to see advantages and disadvantages of using check. Now we will going to see first advantages. There are three main advantages in using of check. It is more convenient and safer to carry around than cash. It is a negotiable instrument that can be endorsed in future or third parties. They can be easily tracked if lost. There are three main advantages. These three main advantages are foremost important and benefit for the business person, because lot of business person carrying a lot of money, transacting their money throughout the cash. We will be any misunderstanding or any unwanted activities done means we will lose the cash. Using of check, we will avoid that misunderstanding or we will be safe of the cash. Next we will going to see disadvantages. It is not a legal tendered money and hence payable vice versa of check can be refunded. Individual without bank account will be insured by crossing of check. Deposited check is known. One account is to be time considered and one to go to the bank branches. These are the three main disadvantages in check, but nowadays these are all not a disadvantages. Our customers and bankers are aware of the checks and will be all persons having account in a certain bankers, that particular bankers will be allotted checks for the customers. Now we will going to see meaning of check. A written instrument to be a bank or financial institution to pay a given amount from the check holder's account to be the bearer is known as a check. The individual who has instructed their bank to transfer funds and write the check is refunded to has the drawers. The receipts of the amount is called as a payee. The drawer's bank will pay or transfer the specified amount of the check when it is in a cashiered or deposited by payee. If it is an IFSC number, IFSC, it means Indian Financial System Code. MICR means Magnetic Link Characteristic Recognition, and the check number that make each check unique. The 9-digit MICR number not on a check bottom faculties and check clearance process. Then level alphabetical number IFSC code is identifying the bank branches registered under the RBI. RBI is known as the Reserve Bank of India and it issues of a transfer of funds. Next we will going to see features of check. The following are the key factors of a features of check. Number 1 is a check is not a request sent to the banker but it's unconditional order. This means the bills facing value must be fulfilled without any conditions. Any oral orders for the promises of a fund payment is not the same as a check recognition. Any account holders holding a saving, current, cash, credit, overdraft account can issue as a check. These are the features of checks.